Today I'm unboxing the Easy Clip car mount cell phone holder from Vicseed. In full disclosure, they sent me this to check out and see if I liked it. So I didn't have to pay for it, but I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it today. I'm gonna install it in my Jeep and I'm gonna see how it works real quick and give you my first impressions on it. So stick around and check it out. All right, I'm gonna use the hood of my Jeep here to open it up on. So let's check out and see what's inside the box. All right, so we have, this looks like the holder piece itself. What else we got in here? We have, which looks like a glue mount and a suction mount and a clip mount that looks like it will clip into the heater vent. So we have a clip that clips into the heater vents, and we have a suction cup which I'll be using because I'm going to suction cup it to the window, to the windshield. And it also has an adhesive mount as well that would stick to the dashboard and utilize the suction mount to stick to it so it would hold nice and well, hopefully. I'm going to go ahead and assemble this thing and put it together, and then we'll get it into the Jeep. So let's check it out. This looks like it just moves around. It's got a little thing here to tighten and loosen it. Okay, that one loosens and slides that way to allow you to extend it. And this is the suction mount control. It's got a ball mount on it, which is kind of nice. So that'll let you put it almost any angle you need to put it by the looks of it. And that's pretty much it, all assembled up. So I'm gonna grab my phone real quick and we'll go inside the Jeep, we'll stick it to the window, and we'll see how it works from here. All right, we're gonna relocate inside the Jeep here and go ahead and get this thing mounted to the windshield and see how it works. So the first thing we need to do by the looks of it is get this thing mounted to the windshield. Now, it looks like that is the best approach. So this will be up. And I don't want to put it right in the cup of the Jeep, so I'm going to offset it a little bit and try to mount it as low as I can get it in there. So I'm going to try to make sure it's straight. It's got some sticky stuff on the mount itself before you even use the suction cup. All right, it's mounted to the windshield. The suction cup seems to work pretty good. Now to get everything positioned, I'm gonna have to raise this a little bit. There we go. And the mount, let's tighten up those bolts. And all right, let's see if the phone will fit into the mount itself. I have an iPhone 16 Pro, so it's pretty wide and it has a case on it. And I'm not sure if this thing is going, oh, there we go. You hit the little button on the side and it expands. That's nice. So it will fit any phone almost, I would say, because it's pretty big and wide. There we go. Got it mounted now. And it seems pretty secure. With my big old phone though, boy, that sure does take up a lot of the windshield. Maybe I ought to mount it a little bit further over here. So I'm going to reposition the mount now that I got my phone on here and I can see how it all works together. kind of get the mount to come off the windshield with the stickiness that was on it. It was holding pretty darn good, so I'm gonna probably go right about here and see how that works. All right, that's a little better. It's not blocking quite as much of my view. Kind of makes me wonder if there's a better place to put it. With having the iPhone 16 Pro like I have, it's an extremely large phone. It's about the size, oh heck, it's just a big phone. And it takes up a lot of real estate on the windshield right there. But with the Jeep, you're kind of limited on places that you can literally stick something. So I think I'm going to be stuck with the phone being right there. You can see it in the camera where it's mounted kind of underneath my mirror here. And it's not too bad. It does block a little bit of view in that direction over there. But it's not too horrible. It's just the size of the phone. That's not the mount's fault itself. With a little bit smaller phone, it wouldn't take up quite as much real estate. But it does take up quite a bit of real estate, as you can see through the camera here. Again, with a Jeep, though, you're kind of limited on exactly where you can put anything, because there's not a whole lot of room and there's not a whole lot of storage. So places or opportunities, and it doesn't give you a ton of places to mount things. So that's probably going to have to do. As far as the stability of the mount, it seems pretty stable. Once you lock it into place on the windshield, it seems pretty stable. And so far, I'm liking it. It's got enough articulation to move any direction you want and to get it pointed anywhere you need to get it pointed to. So far, I'm giving it a thumbs up. We'll see how it holds up on the trail. When we get on the trails and the bumpier trails, we'll see how well it fares when we're out on the trails. So we'll get a chance to see if it holds up or not. Right now, though, I would give it a thumbs up. I'm going to put a link below if you want to go take a look at it. You can look at it on Amazon, and if you purchase it, obviously, I'll make a small commission off of that. But again, full disclosure, they gave me the mount. I didn't pay for it myself. So I'm willing to test anything somebody's willing to send me for free, and we'll see how it works. I'll give you my honest opinion on how I think it works and how it performs, especially when we're out on the trails. But the installation was easy. It has the 3 different ways you can mount it. I don't want to mount it to the heater clips, though, because I just think that's going to get in the way of the things I have down here in my Jeep for the AC, the buttons for the windows and things of that nature. So I think I'm going to leave it up there in the windshield, and I think that'll work pretty good. It's not in the way, and it don't block too much view. So I think it's a good mount so far. I also noticed with the size of it in my phone, though, I will have the opportunity to use my cell phone as a camera pointing out the window, and that's a plus. So if I can always, hit record in between if I see something real quick and don't have one of the other cameras set up on the bumper or the hood of the Jeep. So it will allow you to take video while you're driving. So that's another plus for me. Anytime you got another availability for another camera to be working, and with the iPhone 16, it's got a great camera in it. So getting some through the windshield shots with the camera on the phone while it's mounted, it's not going to be a bad thing. So I'd say that's an added bonus. So as of right now, I would say I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty stable. But again, we'll see how it works when we're out on a trail. If you're interested in the mount and you like what you see so far, I'll put the link below. That way you can go check it out if you want. And if you do have one, comment below and let me know how you like it and how it performs out in the woods when you're driving through trails or bumpy roads or hitting those potholes. Let me know how you think it performs. It doesn't give me much worries about flying off. It seems to suck pretty good to the windshield, and it seems to be holding pretty good. But time will tell once we get out onto the trails and we start hitting some of the big bumps. We're going through the trails. We'll see how well it holds up then. We'll see you next time on Rooster's Road Trips.